Hello everybody, John Gregory here from Theme Park Tribune bringing you a Universal Orlando hotel room tour and review. This is a standard room at the Endless Summer Resort Surfside Inn Suites, one of the value hotels here at Universal Orlando. I stayed here in July 2024, paid $157 through a annual pass holder discount per night, and let me give you a tour around the room and give you some of my thoughts on the resort. This is a pool view room, as you can see, so paid a little bit extra for that. This hotel can go for as low as say $90-ish per night on an annual pass holder discount. The cash rate for the same night, like the rate you would pay if you were not an annual pass holder, had no discounts, would be about $200 per night, and that should factor in kind of your value calculation for staying here. But let's go around the room first before I say too much more. Over here by the entryway, you get a full-length mirror, hello, along with some hooks around the sides to hang some things up. Your closet is not much of one. It is just a little kind of cubicle covered with a sheet. There are some extra pillow and blankets in there, the iron and ironing board, and the safe. The usual stuff. The thermostat, by the way, the digital thermostat right next to the closet. Over here in the bathroom area, you get a sink, typical things. Towels underneath. Mine are strewn about. Sorry, it's early in the morning, so I wasn't going to clean up completely for all y'all. Pretty much a normal thing. I mean, not too bad on the vanity. Big, not lit around the edge, but lit in a way that's a little bit different. Not just overhead lighting, so a little better to get ready in the morning. Then you get the toilet and shower room. Let me just close this door for just a moment. Shower is perfectly fine. Steams up pretty nice. It's, got good water pressure. No complaints here. It's nothing too spectacular, but it'll get the job done. I do believe that this, in all the standard rooms, it's usually the standard, for lack of a better term, is to have a stand-up shower. And in the little 2-bedroom suites they have here, those are going to come with a shower tub combination, catering a little more towards the families. 2 queen beds, decently comfortable. Definitely a little worse than if you're staying at Cabana Bay, or definitely worse than Sapphire Falls or Aventura. You definitely feel the value a little more in the beds. You also might notice only 4 pillows, so 1 pillow per person if you're trying to sleep 4 in here. I think that's a little stingy, Universal, so I ended up bringing all 4 over to 1 bed. This is what it is. Center console here is just, kind of fitting a kind of rusticy beach theme. The typical, Property Brothers HGTV style. You're theming it to a chest. There are some outlets with USB plugs here, USB A and C, neither of which worked for me. I had to just plug it into the wall, though at least something worked. There are a few more plugs underneath there, within reach, if you need them. But nothing on the sides of the beds, so someone is going to be further away from their phone if you're sleeping 2 in here. This is basically your kind of dresser entertainment console. This makeshift desk here might do something for you. I don't know. Not a chair I'd like to be hunched over on for a long time. The mini fridge is down here under this. There is a coffee maker. It's pretty basic. Kind of just if you're in a pinch. And right next to it, another USB A and C plug in there. I did not test those out, But you also get ones on right near the office area too, right below the TV. Got a little chair in the corner to round things out with a little reading lamp, and then the pool view. We are up on the 8th floor here. It's early in the morning, pool isn't open yet. And I'm just about in the middle of the floor, so kind of I could just as easily use the elevator shaft that's at the end of these towers that goes down closer to the pool area and the fitness room, and then the one that goes closer to the lobby. Swinging around, I'll give you a partial view of where the lobby is down there. And that is about it around the room. So if you've been on my channel before, you might notice that I've already stayed here. I've already reviewed it. It was about 5 years ago, it was right after this place first opened, and I felt it was time to give it another try. Reviewing hotels in their first few weeks of operations can be dicey. They're going to learn what works, what doesn't, what needs to change in terms of operations. That can make a big effect on your experience. You also might get a better experience in the first few weeks because they're really putting their best foot forward, and then they realize like, oh, we can cut that and save some money, and it gets serious, it gets crappier over time. Kind of like a restaurant in the first few weeks of opening at Disney or Universal. Here, I think I come down on thinking this is the worst Universal Orlando hotel option. Room, perfectly fine. The price point isn't what it was like kind of hyped up to be. You'll often see stuff like, oh, you can get in here for, maybe under $100 a night without any annual pass holder discount. And that's really based on a longer stay. And, maybe you're going to do that for Universal. I like to think of it as just like, what is it going to cost me per night, anytime, no matter my length of stay, and paying $200 for this? No way. No way. And that's what it can be when you're paying cash sometimes. I think the biggest detriments to me are the food court is kind of too small, even for this 750-ish room hotel. Gets overrun really easily. It's not very good. It's weaker than even some of the all-star resorts over at Disney, their food courts, I think. And because of the price, because of the limited number of rooms, this can often be a little more expensive than its endless summer neighbor, Dockside. And Dockside has better pool, like another pool, better pool bars, just a better vibe overall, even if the rooms are substantially similar, to where unless this is the only way you can get on property for Universal, you want those benefits like early park admission, I'd always take Dockside as a better option. And often Dockside's going to be a little cheaper because that has about 2,000 rooms and this says 750. So the worst hotel ends up being not the cheapest. That's why I go to Dockside instead. This one is just fine. I kind of put it on the same level as an all-star resort at Disney, and that's not meant to be a compliment. I just think it's the lowest rung on the Universal ladder, and you can often do better, or even paying an extra $15-20 per night for Cabana Bay, more than worth it not to stay here. And like I said, Dockside's often going to be your cheapest option, and that's better than this. So I think that's the way you should factor into it. I kind of see this as the lowest, the last resort, pun intended, for Universal Orlando. And that's all from Endless Summer Surfside Inn Suites. Like, comment, subscribe as always. Check out the channel for more of these kind of one-take room reviews from hotels in Universal, Disney World, Disneyland, even places like Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. I've been around, people. And check out themeparktribune.com for more in-depth reviews. See you later, everybody.